Hello, I'm Lisa Manterfield, and today I'd like to read you an excerpt from my second novel, The Smallest Thing. A small group, fleece jackets and fluffy dressing gowns wrapped hurriedly over their nightwear, has gathered near the gate to Dr. Spencer's cottage. At the center, our neighbor, Mrs. Glover, holds court, her hands waving excitedly. An ambulance in the village could be the highlight of her year, guaranteed source of gossip for the nosy old bat. I inch into the periphery of the cluster, but before I can glean what's going on, the front door of Dr. Spencer's cottage opens and a paramedic backs out, jockeying one end of a stretcher. A second paramedic has the other end, and between them, under a white blanket, lies the stocky form of the young doctor who confirmed I was healthy as a horse at my checkup just last week. He had seemed completely fine. Even through the semi-darkness and flash of blue lights, I can see his handsome face is pale and glossy, as if this is a wax version of the compassionate man who always warms his stethoscope. An oxygen mask is secured across his face, and his eyes are glazed. Down one side of his cheek is a dark rivulet that appears to have come from his nose. My mouth goes dry. I'm fairly certain the rivulet is blood. The chatter among the group stills as Dr. Spencer is carried by. Each of us shrinks back as if hounded by a fog-like sense of doom. Whatever has happened to Dr. Spencer is serious. I pull away, leaning out of the fog's reach. As the solemn procession moves past, Dr. Spencer's unfocused eyes suddenly seem to clear, his stare connecting with mine. In that wild-eyed glance, I see fear. I hold his gaze, the blood chilling in my veins, finding myself in the disconcerting position of offering our family doctor my silent reassurance that he will be okay. And then the paramedics load him into the ambulance and pull away. By the next morning, Dr. Spencer is dead.